everybody, and welcome to Kona Day 1. This is a nice little mystery game, and I'm not really too sure how little it is, but this is a mystery game that has drawn my attention from the very beginning of when I found it on Evolve Terminal up until now, and I've got early access to it. I'm not too sure when this game's coming out, but I have early access. I played into it a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new game so that way we start from the very beginning so that you guys don't miss any of the story stuff. Now, the game kind of reminds me of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, if you guys have ever played that. I thoroughly enjoyed The Vanishing of Ethan Carter, so I'm hoping of something similar to that, only now I'm in the Canadian wilderness and stuff like that. Also, as it says, it's a preview of their beta. There's a lot of unfinished stuff. The journal, it says the journal doesn't work, but for some reason the journal does work for me, unless it means like it doesn't check stuff off, because I did run into issues with it not checking off some of the stuff. So we'll go ahead and we'll press any key to join.
Carl Faubert, private detective, had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote middle-of-nowhere area situated near the far northern Lake Atamipek.
All right.
Granted, that was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
So we're in Quebec. So we are in Canada. We're in Quebec. All right. So, first of all, let's go ahead and pick
Carl
up
had
our
to drive
stuff.
a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy industrialist William Hamilton.
Alright, so we need to get to the gas station, it looks like. Okay, can I take this? There we go.
William
Cute.
Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses, as well as metal mines in this northern region.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and pick up our camera as well. There's a camera. I know there's a... Okay, maybe I can't pick up the camera
Carl,
just
always
yet.
diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
Alright, so I have to meet William Hamilton at the general store. You can take pictures and stuff like that, apparently. There's a little placeholder and stuff like that, and there's some photos. So we'll go ahead and exit that. We'll go ahead and grab
Carl,
some...
like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had more trouble breathing when he wasn't smoking. Cigarette was his own personal breathing assistant.
Alright, can I grab the flashlight? Maybe I have to grab the camera first?
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away, even when removed from civilization.
So, like, I can take a picture? And there you go. Now I got myself a little Polaroid, and I guess I can keep the picture if I really want to. Yay! Okay, awesome. So now we've got that. So now we just got to pick up our flashlight.
Hamilton is waiting for
And we
Carl in
should
the
have
general
everything.
store. There was time for him to get down to business.
Alright, is there anything in here? Ooh, there's a bottle. An empty bottle, I say. Alright, so anyway, ooh. That's cool. I've always been interested in the culture in Canada and stuff like that. There's a lot of very, very interesting, like, theories of what lives in the wilderness and stuff like that. And it's just something that I've always enjoyed. Look at all the dancing trees. They're just bouncing up and down. Anyway, we should probably go ahead and get going. Now, in this game, I actually do get to drive, which is very interesting. So that means
Carl
that...
had a lot on his plate. He had to get back on the road.
Yeah, I know. You can tell me all you want. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll jump in here. And we actually do get to drive, which is actually really, really cool, but also...
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish
suck at
country
driving,
house built
so-
in the very heart of the northern forests, not too far from here.
Alright, so we need to head off on our way.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others, an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortune. And these ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Like I said, suck at driving. Alright, so... Ooh, snow.
Carl was not made aware that winter would come early this year.
Well,
The
apparently
North
it did.
made clear who was the boss up there. Snow, which didn't care much about the date when it felt like dumping its first load of the year.
It's true. I have actually never been to
Hamilton
Canada.
had
I would
recently
like
acquired
to.
a few local
I can't hardly
businesses.
see anything.
But the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
Alright, so let's try to follow the best I can is to follow the posts that I can see and just kind of try to stay in the middle of those and just kind of try not to go too fast and go flying off the road. I don't think that you can actually crash and hurt yourself, but whoa, okay, sorry buddy.
Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another.
Okay.
So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target. But soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
It's true. So basically, I'm up here basically trying to investigate things and make sure that people keep the peace. Alright, cool, there we go. Oh, I'm in the
Spanning several
Monostan
hectares of
region.
virgin forest blanketed in eternal snow, the Monostan region, comprised mostly of bellowing caribous and inviolate lakes, wasn't exactly touristic. It was said that its lands had harbored the Cree people for thousands of years. But since the Industrial Revolution, it seemed that all they harbored were metal mines.
Okay. Eastern Atamapek.
Very few souls claimed the territory surrounding Lake Atamipek. It could barely be called a village, an enclave, or a settlement perhaps. Anything that illustrates middle-of-nowhereness bordering the backwoods of the Cree Kingdom.
Okay. I'm having little stuttering issues here and there, but other than that, I'm doing okay. Okay, so there's a truck there. But here's the general store with a tree across the thing, so we're going to
Since
go ahead.
1941, the general store provided the populace with various goods that couldn't be plucked from nature itself. William Hamilton
Time to get
had
out.
recently taken over the place. In fact, the whole region was now his.
Alright, so now I guess what we should do is we should investigate this place just a touch. So a lot of stuff is going to be in French, but like all the dialogue and stuff like that should be in English, or it should have subtitles at the very least.
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Alright, so there has been a recent visit from the milkman.
Whatever happened here, things got pretty rough, and not a trace of Hamilton.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Can I close the door, or will the door just close on its own? I don't remember. This place is a mess. Good old sugar and caffeine. Ooh, what's this? Various canned fish. Military ration packs. Okay. Grab some.
You don't leave ammunition out in the open like this? Was Gilles Lachance that careless?
Apparently so. What we got here?
Gilles Lachance, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager.
Okay.
Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to. Or what if Hamilton had moved up his appointment with his physician?
Some guy from Montreal is supposed to meet with me at the general store. I gotta swing by Dr. Beaupere first, so I'll be running late. I want you to welcome him and please be kind. Okay. So, nobody's really here, but okay.
Everyone knew the stories of Donalda and Alexis, and everyone hated Séraphin Poudrier just the same. Even at the edge of the world, this was no exception.
I have no idea who any of those people are.
The Plouffe family, the old black and white show from the
La
50s,
famille
related the ups
Plouffe.
and downs of a typical family living in Quebec City in the aftermath of World War II. It was like the Addams family,
Oh.
minus the macabre
Oh.
and a walking hand.
Oh. But that's what made that show the best. All right, first of all, we gotta turn that off. That's a little too much. These beers are not even cold. Okay. Well, what we got in all these things? Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, duct tape. Ooh, and matches. Okay. We got in there, nothing. Ooh, a note. Alright, what does it say? To open the cash register, punch the price, 2 numbers. Press sale, turn the crank 2 times, punch the machine if it doesn't work. Okay, so I gotta remember that. Ooh, also, I can turn on the gas thing. Ooh, hello. Hello, med kit. I'll take you. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So I gotta press any number that I want, then press save. Ooh, okay. And looks like I got another note in here. Okay, so this looks like a list of... Okay, this looks like a list of people. And, like... It looks... Huh, I'm intrigued by that. Now, I don't think that I can really do anything with that. Okay, so... Okay. This is a very interesting game already. Okay, a cereal box. We got Apple Jacques and Rice Crunchies. Apple Jacques? Really? Oh. A map of the province of Quebec. So, I am in Quebec. I was actually right about that. This place is a mess. Okay, I already knew that. Give me some new information. New information. Ooh, I'll take all these matches. Sound pretty good to me. Okay, so that's basically where I am.
Amateur hunters showing some pride in having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought.
Okay. Is that a picture up? No, I can't see that one.
A nice picture of the Magasin Lachance store, seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten.
Alright, what we got
Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
Yeah, well, I mean, can you, ooh, hello.
Carl was used to strange phenomena.
My ear itches!
But a chunk of ice like this? As if an iceberg came out of the ground? That was a first.
That is kind of interesting looking. Okay, what do we got here? Nails, screws, bolts, and such. Rue de Pig...
Nothing looks more like a soap from that time than another soap from that time.
Okay. I'm guessing by soap he means, like...
By all appearances, the general store also served as a post office. Letters and packages awaited the locals' daily visit.
Well, it looks like something's in 105, but I can't get into it, so... Alright, let's head out the door. Ooh, hello.
Carl proudly remembered an essential fact of his Survival 101 class in the Army. Wolves won't approach crowded areas. Or was it about bears?
I couldn't tell you.
Carl was no electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
Oh. Oh, is that something to do? Okay, whatever. I did forget one thing. I forgot the key. Alright, there we go.
Finding a key is easy. Finding the right keyhole, not so much.
Alright, let's head on out, and we're going to go to the garage over here. Is there anything inside of this trash can? Ooh, there's a note. Let it be known you're nothing more than a brigand, a robber, a
Seems like
garbage
some
hoarder, a
villagers
viper, a
barely
leech, a
tolerated
monster.
each other.
You're only enough in my throat, too bad for me, but... Alright, so people did not like Hamilton. People did not like Hamilton. Yeah, keep that in mind. Alright, so let's head on over here, and I believe I should be able to... Anything in here? Should be able to unlock that. Yeah, there we go. Nice! Alright, can I turn that on? I can! Look at that.
It sounded like an explosion had occurred in front of the store.
Alright, well, that just scared the crap out of me, but first of all, I have a flashlight. No, not my camera. Flashlight, please. Flashlight, there we go. Alright, so I can continue searching in here, and then I'll go check that out. I got some nails, got some pliers, and that looks to be about it. Crowbar is stuck. Anything in the trunk? Nope. Alright, well, let's go ahead and we'll head out of here and go see what the hell that was all about. And I gotta get rid of my flashlight. Alright. So, I know that there was an explosion and oh, okay. So that's why the power went out.
The transformer station had burned, and the wire had snapped. Carl could wait for an electrician to show up, but under such circumstances, the effort seemed desperate.
Alright, so basically now I need electricity, so I'm gonna have to go and fix this thing. So, let's go do. And I like the way that they did this. Like, in order to repair stuff, in order to light fires and stuff like that, you have to combine items. And so you have to have the items, and it's just really interesting to try to, like, figure out what you need. So this thing, obviously, if you've got the stuff, it'll show you in the little box, but it'll be a question mark if you don't have it. So we're going to go throw some duct tape on there, and then we're going to throw the pliers, combine them, and we got it. Alright, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so, first of all, let's go in here. And, I guess we probably need to throw this over to... Ah, there we go. We're on the mains.
The note explained that both the garage and the store shouldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Alright, so let's go ahead and turn that off, and we'll turn on the garage. That sounds like a plan. At least I think that I turned on the garage. Not really too sure. Alright, did not do that. Alright, let's try that again. Sometimes it's a little weird trying to figure this stuff out, so... Alright, okay. Jeez, okay. Since it was... so, that was already on. So now it should be on, right? Yeah, okay, it's on. Good, good, good. Alright, so... See my shadow. Oh, okay. Ah, okay, so now I can raise that and get that crowbar. Gotcha. Gotcha.
A crowbar. Useful tool to pull out nails, or to carry, just in case.
Okay, I can't really hit anything. Well, since it's giving me a crowbar, I have a feeling I'm going to have to fight things, which is not at all ideal. That's not something that I actually want to do. Although, there is something that I didn't do, and I couldn't figure out exactly how to do it. So we're going, or I didn't actually try to go after this and see what it was. But there are these little icebergs, and you can see them everywhere. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to follow them. Oh, okay. Well, there's a outhouse here, too. Ooh, and a newspaper. Alright, what we got here? Over the last few days, a lack of resources forced the death investigation of Pierre Bly to come to a halt. The autopsy of the body conducted over the last few weeks didn't reveal any clue that could have helped the investigators, who refused to comment on what would happen next. This new development is happening in the context of the hypothesis of an accident, which is still, in spite of skepticism expressed by the local population, the ongoing official cause of death provided by the authorities. The incident is said to have occurred in the forest surrounding Lake Atamapek. Pierre was found lifeless 2 weeks ago near a footpath leading to the soon-to-be-restarted copper mine. Bly was an engineer by training who was working on behalf of the consortium headed by William Hamilton, was reportedly in charge of the development plans surrounding the reopening of the mine. At first, police had discovered that the body had been desecrated, or disclosed that the body had been desecrated. Today, the official version is that it had been partially devoured by beasts, hence the original assumption that a crime had been committed. Ooh, okay. So we got a little stuff going on here. But let's go ahead and continue following this. Alright, so we gotta keep following this, because it looks like it's leading me out somewhere. Okay, that looks a lot bigger than these other ones. Ooh. looks like a gun. A very, very bent and broken gun.
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be. It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
That is pretty strange.
All of a sudden, Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A cold, unknown dimension.
Whoa!
Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
That's really cool. Alright, let's follow the guy's footsteps, since I believe that that's what we're supposed to be doing anyway. I follow them back. Oh! Holy crap! Jesus Christ! Oh, okay. There's something here. What we got?
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
The beast enjoys long slumbers. Its sanctuary, it seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out, to think like a hunter. The beast often invades the settlements bordering the lake. It terrorizes the white people. They never see it coming. But they feel its presence, a cold dread grabbing at your innards. The beast excites the wolves, makes them more aggressive. One attacked me. I had to cut its throat. The blade digging into its flesh made the sound of a taut wire. The beast is getting closer to the villagers. It moves at night, bringing heavy snow and strong gusts of wind along with it. I tracked it, to no avail. I do not know the white man frozen in the ice, but I do know this. It is the work of the beast. Its attacks curdle the blood of its victims. White men know nothing of this force of nature. I touched the ice imprisoning the white man. I saw things, but I do not understand them. Alright, so there's a mysterious journal. Not really too sure exactly who that could be, but... Oh, there's something else here. What's that?
What could these engraved numbers mean?
739.
A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
Alright, so I got something. I got 739. Not too sure what that means. But let's continue to follow these footsteps. This is creepy and awesome and weird and everything, and it very much appeals to me. Alright, so we got wolves everywhere. Am I gonna have to fight wolves? Really hope I'm not gonna have to fight wolves. It's like The Long Dark meets Ethan Carter, and that's perfect because both those games are freaking awesome. Oh, okay, I found a truck. Can I open you? There we go.
Carl had that feeling
That's
you
bright.
get when you immerse your frozen hands in hot water. What happened?
Ooh.
Now at least he knew who the unfortunate man petrified in ice was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself.
Uh-oh. So, that's not good. So it looks like our Lachance guy might have had a small accident and now is dead. So, go figure. But, anyway, I think that that's pretty much all we can do in this respect. So, I should explore the area. I've kind of already done that. Hamilton is...
It was so cold. Already Carl did not
Hamilton
feel his
is
toes
supposed to be his
anymore.
doctor. I should go to Gilles Lachance's place. Alright, so maybe that's something that I have to do. Of course, at the same time, I did find those things. The number thing? Is that something to do with one of these mailboxes, I wonder? I just have to figure that out. Okay. Also, can I check that out? Special. Okay, it's not in my special. Usable. Cigarettes and a first aid kit. Equip. That doesn't really help me out too much. Crowbar, flashlight, map. Okay. Documents? Oh, gives us necklace. Alright, so 739 is something that I'm going to have to remember. And it probably has something to do with his house. So we're just going to have to do that. But anyway, we're going to have to go ahead and pause here. I am Flog. This is Kona Day 1. I am very intrigued. I think I'm probably going to have to go back out to the car and try to find his house. But anyway, remember to hit that like button, comment, and of course subscribe. And if you guys want to play this game, you guys are probably going to have to wait until it comes out, but I'm not too sure when that is. It's like first quarter 2016 right now. So anyway, I will see you guys in another episode. Are you gaming? Well, you should be. So get out there, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. I can't see in the dark. Bonnie went. Oh!